Hi, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Cynthia. I hope you all are doing well. Literally feels like I haven't been here forever. I haven't done any filming or haven't showed up here. So I thought it would be a great way to introduce you to something that I've been reading for the past few weeks. I've been reading this phenomenal book that I feel like it needs to be shared. So someone shared it on Instagram a couple weeks ago. His name is Indigo Child. I do believe he has a YouTube channel as well, and you can look him up on Instagram. So he shared this book, and literally it spoke to my heart and soul, and I was like, I definitely need this book. Because guys, the times we are in and going through is hard enough to navigate for some. Guys, I can always speak from my experience, and I can tell you this, that navigate this journey, this path is not an easy one. So without further ado, I would like to introduce you to this book. And also, I feel like sharing is caring, guys. I love sharing other people's books, stories, reels, videos. I mean, how else we gonna spread the love, spread the word and the truth and the knowledge and wisdom, all of those things. So I think sharing is absolutely wonderful thing, especially if you are coming from a place of love and with good intentions. Sharing is very important. I think we all need to share someone else's art, someone else's videos or reels or whatever it might be, something that inspires you. Share it away. And the way I came across this book, someone shared it on Instagram, the way I would like to share it today with you. So this book is called The Coming Times, A Pathway to Inner Peace. And oh boy, do we need an inner peace like it's our water. So I just want to read at the back what it says. So The Coming Times, A Pathway to Inner Peace is much more than a book of guidance and prophecy. It carries the energy and codes of enlightenment within its pages. When I tell you this book is full of codes and enlightenment, there are many books that actually have these enlightening codes that when we read them, we receive them. This book was written through automatic writing, which means it's written, it's a way of channeling. So either you are channeling your higher soul, your higher self, or you are channeling the divine God source. So yeah, it is written by Divine Council and Helen Jane Rose. And I think those people, myself included, who have been speaking your truth, have been on their awakening journey, but feel somewhat stuck in one shape or the other, who have been navigating this path through this duality. We have been living in duality between the good and bad and in between. What I love about this book so much, it speaks so much truth, you guys. That's one thing. It just resonates deep within. And for me, the truth is highest expression. It's almost like, it's like a tough love. And I'm someone who likes to kind of serve that tough love very often to others. And I know that sometimes it's not received well, but you know, oh well, there is nothing I can do about it. I just feel, you know, firstly, I am who I am, and I just give what I feel is necessary. But second of all, of course, I've learned with the time to do it in a better way and not be so harsh and blunt. But this book in particular, it carries that truth in such a loving and wonderful way. You cannot be offended in any way. It just speaks directly to your soul, guys. And I want to read a couple of things that is in this book, so you kind of have an idea and you have that resonance. If you feel that you are resonating with it, like I said, sharing is caring. I kind of feel this book is so important, especially for those who are awakened, the light workers, truth speakers, truth seekers, light warriors, star seeds, energy healers, mediums. Whoever you are, you would benefit of having this book and reading this book, and then you can pass it on to others that you care about and they might be interested to read. So much profound wisdom, so much profound truth in these pages. So let me read you a couple things and see if you resonate with this book. Right, so, and this book is actually written in dedication to your soul, my soul, the warriors of the rainbow, the Hopis, the divine council, universal truth and love. So in this introduction at the beginning, it's just talking about, so unstable times call for unconventional solutions. And The Coming Times is definitely an unusual book in terms of its content and how it was conceived. Like I said, it was written through automatic writing from a collaboration of enlightened beings, the divine council. There is a little paragraph of Hopi prophecy. So the first chapter is to fight against anything is futile. So basically it does talk about when we fight what we don't want, we kind of give our energy and we perpetuate the very same thing that we actually don't want to happen. So it kind of asks you to take our power back and literally hold our highest frequency and stay within love and peace. So let me read you this, guys. We know you and you know us. Trust us when we say this to you. Our combined consciousness is very familiar to you. We are calling you the masters, reminding you of your greatness and ability to rise above the chaos and fear that is to come. To not get stuck in the drama on either side of the chaos, to remember that there is a higher purpose to the drama that is unfolding. So everything has a purpose, you guys. Everything happens for a reason, even though it's hard to believe and we feel and think it's such an injustice, and we know it is. But trust it and believe that there is a higher purpose for everything that is unfolding. And it goes to say that this is the shift from the mind to the heart. And it truly is, guys. We have been living in mind for the longest time. It's about time we start to live from our heart space. And I've talked about that in my previous videos. This book has daily affirmations that you can choose, any of the affirmations, and repeat them daily. It kind of allows you to integrate it more in your essence, in your soul. Second chapter talk about aligning with your light. That is what is asked of you. We are here to assist you through the biggest transit time in the history of planet Earth. The time that you are in has been called the shift, and the purpose of this book is to help guide you through it. For this is far more than a book about prophecy for the coming times. It's a guide on how to take up your part in the shift, to honor the calling that's coming from within you, to step into your soul's purpose. And I've talked about soul's purpose, guys. Go back and watch the video. It's really not about having the most money. It's not about being more successful and having materialistic things. So it's simply being here in the present moment. It's simply being you, your authentic self. Remember who you are, take your power back and stay in love. Remember that you are a divine light being. And I like that they have the whole chapter on soul, and they keep reminding us this: you are your soul is you, and we need to start to surrender and live from that space where we are. You can literally have it as your daily mantra when you wake up in the morning, guys. Have intention to have the best day, that you're gonna live from your highest potential, that you're gonna surrender to your soul and let your soul to lead you, because mind doesn't know what is best for you, your heart and soul does. So we come as a reminder of what you already know, acting as a mirror for the master that is you. There is nothing for us to teach you. True, only to help ignite your inner light and to remind you of the power that is you. For you are the forerunners, offering humanity the true version of themselves. Many have come before you to show the way, but now thousands upon thousands across the planet are needed to take up the threshold as the leaders of the new earth. An earth that values love, cooperation, and compassion, that disregards fear, greed, and the complete contempt for human life. The new human being will honor their soul and become the living embodiment of the qualities of higher consciousness, mainly unconditional love for oneself and all others. Like, really beautiful. I don't know, guys, if you resonate with this, but I'm actually reading every word. And this morning when I read, I'm nearly at the end, I was crying of the profound, beautiful things that is said in this book. And it allows us to remember and integrate that truth within us. I have to read you what I read in the morning. I was really, really emotional. I don't want to cry here on camera, but it was so powerful that I was like, wow, I need to share this with others. Guys, if you are stuck, because I can share this perspective and I can share my experience with you because I've gone through this, and this book, I tell you, it has helped me to up level and expand and grow even more, because I felt like I'm stuck in this place where I was not sure where to go further, and I still was kind of like stuck and playing in some of the duality, because of course when we see that these wars are going on and so much evil is done and so much bad things are happening, but we are failing actually to see the other side, the beauty that is taking place on the other side, that there are so much light, that we are holding so much light for ourselves and for others. There are assistants from up there, believe it or not. And I watched during the last couple days, I watched Daryl Anka was channeling Bashar, and he was talking about contact with extraterrestrial beings in next 5 years. I don't know how about you guys, but I'm so freaking excited. I'm so ready for that. But the thing is, we need to be at certain frequency in order for us to see them, in order for us to greet them and meet them. It's not gonna happen like that, but saying that it can happen next year, it can happen in 3 years time, in 5 years time, but the main thing is it is going to happen. And for me personally, that is so exciting because we get to meet our galactic and star families. So yeah, that is one thing I'm really looking forward to. So let me read it further, guys. The majority of humanity is here to evolve for their soul growth. You are here to help heal the world. It's as simple yet as profound as that. And we are calling those who are here to heal the world, who realize within themselves that their days of feeling less than and conditioned by the collective consciousness are numbered. We are not less than, we are powerful, infinite, eternal beings, guys. We need to remember this. Allow yourselves to rise out of the ashes of what you thought was expected of you. What you are here to do is surrender to your soul. That's all that's expected of you. That's it. There is nothing else that you need to do, guys. And I've talked about the soul's purpose and surrendering. For the last couple weeks, I've been doing just that. I've been like repeating it constantly. I am my soul is me, and just integrating more in me, in my body, in my vessel. So let me read it further. Remember, you are all unified. You are one in consciousness, and it's now time to remember this truth so as to not be drawn into the drama that is to unfold across the planet. More dramas are coming, guys, but it is important how we react to it and how we don't engage with it. Observe, but not absorb. We know it's harder said than done, but we do not want you to be afraid of what could be to come. With the reports of doom and gloom becoming second to none, we want you to try and rest in peace that all is predetermined, however difficult that is to comprehend. Everything happens for a reason. That reason may not be obvious at the time, but it is nevertheless true. We are guiding you to see life through the eyes of your soul. That is where your salvation lies. Yes, the coming times will be bumpy for many, but those who are here to be guides to the light will have a different view, and yes, life will be different for you. And if you are someone who is holding the light, being the light, honestly, this book could help you massively to kind of go on that next level and enlighten your path even more. If you feel called to, again, whilst it will appear to many that the world is falling apart, we wish to assist you in remembering that your life is supposed to be fun, full of joy and abundant. And by the way, guys, that is our birthright here on earth. For if you are living from the principles of enlightenment, it can be no other way, as you have risen above duality and now reside in a different realm. Your consciousness and internal state are at a completely different frequency, that of inner peace. You have risen above the chaos and drama, so to speak, and realized divinity that is within you. You have gone from separation and fear into unity and love. You have come to trust the source that sustains you. You have become the living embodiment of the life force, fully alive and flowing through you. You have reached inner peace, the greatest place a human being could expect to be. To experience heaven on earth, there can be no greater reward from life. It's time to become the torch that you came here to be. Your light is needed more than ever before. All timelines have led you to this point in history where you agreed to do all that you could do to become a beacon of light, to shine very brightly into a world steeped in fear. Your light is needed now, in the now. Your manifestation skills are waiting patiently to be used by you. Your power to create all that you can dream of being are being activated as you read these words. Every word activates it. It is such a high resonance, and it deeply moves me, and I just don't know how else to describe this feeling. But yeah, I just get emotional. I It's like a sense of truth being relayed. By the way, when I started to reading this book, I was like, I know all this information. I know it. I don't know how, but somehow I know it. And it is simply of remembering. And when you read these words, like I said, they are codes and enlightenment codes. You just absorb them and you remember, and you are like, yeah, this is true. I remember this. It's so powerful. I can't even tell you. Oh, I'm going to read that again. Your manifestation skills are waiting patiently to be used by you. Your power to create all that you can dream of being are being activated. As you read these words, the power within you is where your attention should be. It's your state of being and awareness that matters most. What are you aligning with moment to moment, your mind or your soul? And it is asking you, the reader, what are you aligning with moment to moment, your mind or your soul? That is the most important question you can ask yourself now. And you can ask yourself now. Be honest. Who is in control? Is it mind or is it your soul? If it's your mind, get the book. If it's your soul, you are good to go. Am I listening to the silence of my soul and allowing its natural flow to move me? Or am I allowing my light to be dimmed by aligning with the never ending dialogue of my mind? Start to trust the silence more and more and see your thoughts for what they really are. Intend to release your mind's hold over you. Your soul is in control, but it is up to you to realize that it is true for you. My goodness, guys, I don't know. I don't know how you feel about it, or do you feel anything? Do you resonate with it? And please do leave a comment down below in comment section. Tell me if you resonate with anything that I read, or if you have any other life-changing books that you've read. Please leave them down below in comment section. If you are at the stage where you are kind of stuck a little bit in your journey, like literally this book could help you to evolve and expand to the next stage. And then it goes to offer a 7-step process to assist you in aligning more fully with your soul and letting love guide you. So 7 steps. Number 1, stop watching the news. Not just the mainstream media, but the alternative news too. Both will keep you trapped in the duality we are trying to free you from. I agree, because that's something I don't entertain. I do not watch TV. I don't watch news. We only have like Netflix. The only thing I'm watching is YouTube. So of course with social media is a little bit different because some of the things just pop up, but usually I don't entertain any negativity or anything that doesn't serve my highest purpose. I would suggest you too, guys. Second step is intend to choose love and not fear. Set your intention to choose love every day. You don't need to understand how to, just set your intention to. Honestly, this is by far most important thing. Every single morning when you wake up, guys, set your intention that this day is going to be amazing. You are in charge. Your soul is in charge. Just set your intention for this day to be filled with love and peace. This is, guys, something I do every morning when I wake up. I simply set my intention. I start with saying, I am the soul, my soul is me. So that's the first thing. And then set intention for the day to be filled with love and peace and good energy, high frequency. And that's about it. And so it is. You can write down your own mantra that you want to repeat every morning. Honestly, when you do that, there are so many incredible things happening, to you. The third one is set your intention to connect more fully with your soul. Strengthen your connection by sitting in silence every day, even just for 5 minutes of your day. That, guys, is something that is so underrated as well. Just sit for 2 to 5 minutes in stillness with your soul, with your presence, and just breathe and try to clear your head from any thoughts. How many people truthfully do that? Not many, but it is so important. The step 4 is set your intention to let go and heal all of your self-judgment. Your mind can't help you with this, but your soul can. Allow your soul to lead you to self-love. Self-love is so important, you guys. Loving yourself first is by far the most important thing that we can do. Because when we love ourselves truly, deeply, and unconditionally, we can extend that love to others. Step 5, accept that how you see the world isn't really what the world is like. Let your soul start to infuse you with the higher consciousness view of the world. Step number 6, ask your soul for guidance every single day. And ask to start to see your life through the eyes of your soul. Step number 7, set your intention to make peace with your past and experience inner peace from within you. Accept that your mind doesn't have a clue how to do this for you, but the soul knows what to do. And that's the bottom line, guys. When we surrender, when we fully surrender to our divinity, to our higher self, to our soul, we know that we are a sovereign, free being. We hold so much power, so much light, and we then can offer that light to others. I don't know. I absolutely love this book. If you feel stuck within your journey, you are not sure where to go, or you are still feeding the duality, you are feeding either side, good and bad, or you are in between something and you are passionate about truth. I get it. I feel you. I've been there. I've been there myself. So I really truly speak from experience. But when you are surrendering and when you are in a state of peace, there is nothing more powerful and enlightening than that. So if you watched this longer video, I thank you for being here. May peace be upon you guys. Check out this book. I do believe it's going to help many souls on this journey, on this intricate path that we have taken. But we chose this. Guys, know this, that you are here for a reason. There is a bigger purpose. There is a bigger things at play. There is so much good happening in our world, even though many don't see it. It is there. I'm sending you so much love and gratitude. I'll see you next time. Namaste.